I'm Better Call Chad, and this is gonna be the best spring fertilizer for loamy, which is a darker to clay soils. Before we get started, I have a website called bettercallchad.com where you can set up online consultations. You can email me there to ask questions, as well as check out my DIY kit. Now let's get right into the video. A 1608 is one of my favorite fertilizers for the loamy to clay soils. The Andersons, Lesco, and Sunnyland are all great brands. The brand is not really the most important thing. It's that you're getting twice as much nitrogen as you are potassium, and that's the first number. The first number is a 16, the middle's phosphorus, which is 0, and the last number is 8, which is potassium. Now this is a lower number than probably most use, but because you have a darker or more clay soil, you have natural nitrogen in there, and your soil holds nitrogen a lot better. So you don't need to use a ton to get the same results. Overusing nitrogen can cause a lot of thatch and damage down the road. It may look your lawn look good now, but I promise you down the road it will hurt, and your lawn can only be so green anyways. So use a lower nitrogen when you have those type of soils, and if you don't like the results, you can always add a little more down the road. You can't take it back up. Now the best part is about all these brands, they're all 50% slow release. So even with that 16, you're not using all that nitrogen right away, and you don't really need it. Now, one of my favorite things for distinguishing which one to use is gonna be to check for micronutrients on the bag. Some of these fertilizers come with iron, which can help green up the lawn, and other micronutrients, which can be the benefit of the already nitrogen and potassium this fertilizer has. But to me, the most important is gonna be on how much to use. Measure your lawn. You can measure your lawn on Google Earth. I've linked a video on how to do that. If you're a DIYer, you need to know the size of your lawn. And then the bags will always tell you how much it covers. So if you have a 5,000 square foot lawn and you buy a bag that covers 10,000 square feet, you know you need to use half, which is a really big help. So I definitely recommend buying a size bag that works well for your lawn, so you can distinguish if you need to use a quarter, half, or 3/4, or even a full bag in the yard. And even better, some of these fertilizers actually have spreader settings on them that tells you what brand spreader to what setting you need to use, which is perfect. And you don't have to go to the stores. Look these fertilizers up online, and you can go look and read the back of the bag and check the spreader settings. Let's make it simple. The brand is not going to be the most important. It's the 1608 that's very important with this. So let's pick something easy to use to make sure you're getting down the right amount. Underusing, you won't get the results. Luckily, you can always add more, but overusing, you can damage and burn and stress your lawn. So pick the bag that has the easiest settings to use, so you are making sure you're using the proper rate. Now, one other distinction though, as I said, brand doesn't matter, but the Andersons does make a humic acid version of this fertilizer, which is amazing. Now, it's definitely more expensive and it's not a must, but humic acid is an extremely important soil amendment that can really benefit your soil down the road, especially if it's continuously used. And using it with a spring fertilization, you can get a lot more out of your fertilizer with the humic acid. So that is one I can definitely recommend, because that humic is extremely beneficial, but it does come at a higher cost. But to me, I believe the cost is worth it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below in the comments, and check out my website at bettercallchad.com. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.